Have you ever seen your dog lie down beside you, let out a long, slow breath, and quietly press a little closer to you, as if the whole world out there had finally become peaceful? Most people witness moments like that every single day without ever stopping to think about them. But for a dog, gratitude rarely arrives in a loud way. It comes through small, gentle, almost invisible signals. Signs that only make sense when you look with your heart. Because dogs do not say, "thank you," the way people do. They say it with their eyes, with their breathing, with the way they choose to stay close to you for no reason other than love. And the saddest part is that so many owners spend their whole lives beside their dogs without ever realizing how beautifully they have been thanked. Here are 8 beautiful ways your dog thanks you every day without using a single word. The first is when they let out a deep sigh while lying beside you. That is not just a sign of relaxation. It is the moment their body lets go of its guard. A dog only does that when it feels so safe that its heart no longer has to stay watchful. And when that breath happens beside you, it means your presence is their place of peace. The second is when they look at you with soft eyes. Not the excited look when you pick up the leash for a walk. Not the pleading eyes when you are eating. But a slow, warm, quiet gaze, as if they are holding you in their mind for a little longer. Many people miss that look because it is so gentle. But in a dog's world, a gaze that's soft is a very deep thank you. It says, "I know who is kind to me." The third is when they lean their body against you. Sometimes it is just their back brushing lightly against your leg. Sometimes it is their head resting on your foot for a few seconds. It looks so ordinary. But it is an act full of trust. Dogs do not lean on what makes them uneasy. When they choose to place part of their weight on you, they are saying, "I feel steady here." And that feeling of steadiness is one of the greatest gifts you have given them. The fourth is when they follow you from room to room even though they do not need anything. Many people call that clinginess. But sometimes it is also gratitude. They are not following you just to ask for food or to go outside. They follow because being near you has become the place they want to belong. You are the safest habit in their day. You are the rhythm of life they trust. And walking quietly behind you is their way of saying, "I still choose you," again and again. The fifth is when they greet you as if you have just returned from a very long journey. Even if you were only gone for a few minutes. The tail wagging wildly. The eyes lighting up. The whole body trembling with happiness. That is not just excitement. That is complete honesty. Dogs do not hide their beautiful feelings. So when they are that happy simply because you appeared, it is the most vivid thank you for the fact that you always come back. The sixth is when they sleep with their back turned toward you or expose their belly while staying near you. In the wild, those are vulnerable positions. A dog does not do that if its heart is still unsure. So when they sleep deeply like that beside you, it means they trust you to watch over the world for them. That is gratitude in its purest form. Not loud. Just complete surrender. The seventh is when they bring something they love close to you. Maybe it is an old ball. Maybe it is a worn-out toy. Maybe it is just a sock they picked up like a treasure. Many people think that is only an invitation to play. Sometimes it is. But many times, it is also an act of sharing. In a dog's heart, the things that are precious are often brought to the one who is precious. And when they place their favorite thing at your feet, it is like a very simple way of saying, "I want this good thing near you." The eighth, and perhaps the most beautiful of all, is when they simply choose to lie near you even when nothing is happening. No calling. No reward. No command. They just walk over, curl up beside you, and stay. The deepest love often looks very quiet. And the most sincere gratitude does too. A dog does not need words for you to understand that you have made its life feel softer. They only need to stay close to you in that way. So the next time your dog sighs beside you, leans against your leg, or quietly looks at you as if you are something deeply important, please do not miss it. Because it is very possible that in that ordinary moment, that little heart is thanking you with everything it has. And perhaps the most beautiful thing about a dog's love is this. They do not need words to make you feel important. They only need to choose you. Every day. Gently. Faithfully. In a way that makes so many owners never realize just how deeply they have been loved and thanked.